Friday night in Howard, Ohio. The East Knox Bulldogs looking to get off the schneid after a very competitive, tough start to the season, taking on an upstart squad from Loudonville who just suffered their first loss last week to a team that went to the state championship last year and looks to do the same again. Can the Bulldogs get back on track and keep their season alive in game number 4? We will find out. Or can Loudonville get another signature victory as they try to get back to prominence? Ken and I got the call coming your way with Pregame next on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device that you have.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We eat fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy, questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
We welcome you inside the Knox Community Hospital pregame show as Howard's on fire. They're about ready to bring the Bulldogs out, and I'm having PTSD right now, Ken, because we had the fog machine inside the locker room. We triggered the fire alarm last year. Hopefully that's not the case here as we welcome you inside the pre-game show. Travis Berardi, Ken Parrott coming your way. Week number 4 of the high school football season, the fastest 10 weeks, and we're already at week number 4. But this is a very important game for the East Knox Bulldogs. 0-3. A really tough loss. Once again, a 1-point loss in week 1 to Northridge, who last year beat them by 1 point. Winford just able to run the ball on them in week 2, and then they were down 2 at half to Colonel Crawford, team who everybody has high hopes for.
Pretty good team,
14-12. Crawford scores 21 straight in the third quarter, full away from there. But it seems like this Bulldog team, don't let the record deceive you. This is a quality squad. It just has to get going.
Well, they're led by a senior quarterback, Jax Lester, who's been a phenomenal player for the last couple of years. You know, this is week 4, as you mentioned. It's the start of the second season of the year.
Yeah.
League play starts tonight. I don't care if you're 3-0 or 0-3. The whole new season starts tonight. What a great night opportunity for the East Knox Bulldogs to turn things around.
Well, this is a great opportunity for the Loudonville Redbirds, too. They start off 2-1. You saw them last week against Hillsdale, where they were competitive against them as well. Ed Honeberger, we knew he was going to turn this squad around. After last year, you thought it was going to take maybe another year, but not the case so far. They're 2-1. They're outscoring their opponents 122-51, and they're putting up big rushing yards.
2 years ago, they couldn't score any points. They've already surpassed their total points for 2 years ago in their production. They're bigger and stronger in their front line. They rely a lot on their receiver, Josiah Hirschberger. And this team,
We'll show you why that's going off.
Except for a couple of mental mistakes that cost him dearly in the first half. They were right in that game last week with Hillsdale.
Collin Caley, he's a wide receiver, but more of a wing back for this squad. Last year, he only had 101 receiving yards, 90 rush yards, but he's the leading rusher this year. 3 games, 24 rushes, 247 yards, 4 touchdowns, and they're playing Ed Honeberger football. Honeberger, you know, they like to jet sweeps, the runs, like the Danville type motion that they had a few years ago when he was there, and that's what they're getting back to, and it's what got them the 2-1 through non-conference play.
Well, kudos to Coach Honeberger for turning things around as quick as he did. 0-10 last year, and he's 2-1 this year, and looking for bigger and better things for this team from Loudonville.
Now let's take a look at the team spotlight for the home-standing East Knox Bulldogs. Outscored 28-6 in the second half of that loss to Colonel Crawford, number 10 in Division 6. But it was, like I said, 14-12 in the first half. 633 passing yards. They're starting to open up with Jax Lester like they should. They just need to get the rushing going a little bit, and defensively, they got to start locking things down.
Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of experience in that quarterback spot. We'll expect him to lead the team into league play tonight with a good performance.
Now let's take a look at the player spotlight, and yes, it is one Jax Lester, the senior. He had 1,294 pass yards a year ago, 6 touchdowns. He's already surpassed his touchdown mark, 7, and he's the leader in passing in the KMAC with 633 yards, and he's pretty accurate as well, over 50%. So as we await the clock to tick down, we're almost ready to go, waiting for the ball to get delivered. Let's take a look at the keys to victory, Ken, first for the Loudonville Redbirds, who will be receiving the opening kickoff here momentarily as they're trying to find, I think, the tee and the ball somewhere. But for Loudonville, they got to establish that run, and they got to be methodical. And by what I mean from that, Winford, methodical with the run game. They were able to just keep running it and wear down East Knox, and that's what Loudonville needs to do tonight.
You look at that front line, and they've got the size and the strength to establish that run game, and like you said, they got to pick up there and get some ground yardage so they can open up the passing game as well.
And the keys to victory for the East Knox Bulldogs back at home. What they need to do, is they need to get their running back Boyd going. They need to get him going to really open up the passing game more, and they can't get fooled by what Loudonville runs. The defense has to stay in their lanes. They have to play their zones, and they'll be fine. You got to just stay in your zones. You can't get fooled there. And then, like I said, you got to get your running back Boyd going to open up that passing game for Lester. As we are just about done here with the Knox Community Hospital pregame show about the kickoff. Week 4 already of the high school football season. Ready to kick it away, Carver Stevens. And it's a little squib, going to be taken at the 38-yard line by Nick Buzzard. Buzzard's going to get across midfield, and better start for Loudonville. They're going to get it in East Knox territory to start things off as we take a look at our first Knox Public Health replay.
Got a receiver there handling that kickoff. Got your sure hands up front there in case something like that happens, and did a good job to start the game.
Ran over John Tucker to get to midfield. So as Loudonville gets things going, this is what we have going on here tonight. KMAC action, 3 games going on. Centerburg Northmore at the Castle, Danville Mount Gilead. That's a big one. And then Loudonville East Knox, all 3 games we're showing you here tonight. And then also Fredericktown
Fumble.
at Cardington. The ball's fumbled, immediately picked up by Rush Beatty. One play and a turnover.
By number 1, Rush Beatty.
Take a look at the replay.
Never had
It never got into the hands
Nope.
of Braylon Kaufman, the running back. And just like that, first turnover, 11 seconds in, Bulldogs take the ball. Disastrous start here for the Redbirds. And we'll get a quick look now at the East Knox offense. And Jax Lester and company. Logan Clark, Carson Fawcett to the right, and immediately we're going to get a timeout by Andy Beatty.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs.
So he did not like what he saw with his spread offense there. Maybe a slow start, but
it's a very unusual start. Got a fumble on the first play and timeout second play.
so right off the bat, we want to welcome everybody in watching live and free this evening on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out. Peyton Colby on my way to the game now, but watching live till I get there. Wish I could be up there with the press box. So wish you could be up here too, buddy. Russell Roberts, go Birds. Mindy Wilson, let's go Birds. David Springer in Knoxville pulling for Rush Beatty and the Dogs. Knox, big game tomorrow. Tennessee, Georgia from Knoxville. First down and 10.
Shotgun, no backs.
The Carothers Pest Control, first down, 4. The Bulldogs. Lester's going to take the snap. Looking, quick throw, that's going to be completed. The Fawcett, no, drops, second down. He had it, but
got to catch
just
it first.
the typical turning up field before you have it in your hands. It's second down.
If you purchased a Fighting for 51 tee, you can pick those up by the locker room.
So Lester, like I said, the leading passer in the KMAC,
Pick those up by the locker room.
about 100 yards more than Blaine Ball, who's had a stellar start for Centerburg this season. Centerburg probably one of the leading candidates for KMAC champs. Second and 10, Lester, quick hitter left side, immediately tackled is going to be Dakota Cooper, and it's going to be a third and long. Just trying to get Lester going here early on, Ken.
Brings up a 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Redbirds definitely read that play perfectly. They didn't get fooled at all and barely got a yard gain out of that completion.
So the referee stopping play once again. Don't know what this one's about. I think they want to reset the clock. Coach Beatty looking towards, yeah, they want to get 11:25 back on the clock here. Pass down the middle's
Nice
caught.
throw.
Dakota Cooper is
That's six.
going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Complete to number 11, Dakota Cooper. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Perfect throw.
6-0, just like that as we take a look.
It's a nice little cut inside and a perfect throw right to him, and had one guy to beat.
Quick strike. On the 52-yard touchdown. Extra point up and good. It is 7-0. We'll keep it here. But what a start, Ken. I mean, you get the fumble recovery right off the bat.
Took advantage of the turnover, without a doubt.
And they lulled the Loudonville defense to sleep there, too. A couple little bubble screens. Then on third down, fake the bubble, go deep, down the middle.
Threw a
and get
dart.
yourself.
Yeah, threw a perfect dart right to the receiver.
Take a look at the replay right here. There's that ball fake. There's the throw down the seam right to Dakota Cooper, and then he just made the defense miss. 7-0, just like that, and that is exactly what you needed to do if you are the East Knox Bulldogs.
Now we see how mentally tough Loudonville is. Shake off that turnover and have a do-over, start over.
Yeah, you're only down 7. So quick strike action. Kick again. It's a little squib, and it's going to go out of bounds. And another good start for the Redbirds as we begin the second possession. Taking a look at some of the statistics for Loudonville here. Kaufman, who fumbled, that was his first fumbled loss on the season. He has 5 touchdowns, 31 carries now for 177 yards. Josiah Hirschberger, who was one of the leading receivers last year in the area, 19 carries for 185. He has 5 catches for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then our player spotlight, Collin Caley, has 247 rushing yards. They're trying to get back to the ground and pound of Loudonville football as they start off here 1st and 10. And there's that sweep into Caley. Caley across the 45, up towards first down yardage. We'll see if they give it to him. They'll mark him a yard short, but it's a gain of 9 on first down.
Broke off one tackle there, picked up a couple more yards. Nice second effort.
So that'll set up second down and short right around midfield. Just underway. Third possession of the game already. Loudonville fumbled on their first play from scrimmage. 3 plays later, the 52-yard strike from Lester. Quick handoff left side, and it's going to be enough. Needed 1, got 3. As the handoff went to Josiah Hirschberger. So already all 3 running slash split backs getting the ball this early first quarter. Loudonville, losing Dylan Wade to graduation, who had 900 yards passing last year. And I think one of the reasons why they've really stuck with the run game. It's going to be a handoff. This is Kaufman. Kaufman, this time busting his way for 5 yards. It'll be second down on a medium gain there.
Kaufman, the ball carrier.
Very good blocking by this big offensive line that you saw last week against Hillsdale.
Practically untouched there for the first 4 or 5 yards. Thanks to the lead blocking of the front line.
So second down, 5 from the East Knox 45-yard line. Loudonville coming in with a 2-1 record. A running clock 60-0 victory against Mapleton in week 1, which turned a lot of heads, especially in the KMAC. The fumble. The snap was not exchanged correctly. The ball was fallen on, though, by a Loudonville player there. It'll be third down, but that's got them behind the sticks now. As you saw, Chase Wright just unable to even get the exchange from his center. Second fumble this time, though, it didn't hurt them as they were able to jump on it, but it is still 3rd down and 7 now from the 47. Wright looking off to the sideline. Gets a man in motion. That's Dakota Wright. He'll move from far side to close side for us. And we're going to get movement, as I think that was Wright that was the one moving. Take a look here at the replay. As he got set, he kind of moved backwards.
I mentioned this last week. They could have called that on Loudonville 80% of their offensive plays. The receivers leave way too early, too often. This time they got caught.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 12. Just underway on opening night in the KMAC.
Middle mistakes put you in a bigger hole.
And it's a passing down. Quick hitter is going to be over the reach of Nick Buzzard. And it will set up 4th down from just beyond midfield. And the punting team will come out. Just went for the quick hitter and overthrew his receiver. It was closely guarded, though. So we'll have our first punt of the night by the Redbirds. Hirschberger, the one kicking it. 8 punts for 260 yards. It's an average of 32.5. This one kind of shanked. Only went about 20. And second possession for East Knox will start once again in good territory. 1st and 10 from the East Knox 32-yard line.
Had a nice running game going in that possession.
Yeah, they did get something started.
Had a fumble that put them back a couple yards, then a middle mistake on offsides, and now you're in a hole that you have to pass, and that's not their forte right now.
And that's kind of what hurt them last week against Hillsdale.
Yep.
They were competitive in that first half.
Yep.
Couldn't get anything offensively going, but they stuck with them. A couple penalties hurt them. Lester's going to try and go deep again for his receiver, and it's just through the hands of Dakota Cooper. He couldn't find it until the last second, couldn't get under it as it kept sailing over him, and it's 2nd down.
Had just a little bit too much loft on that throw.
So that'll be set up 2nd down as we...
I like the call, though, going for a home run again.
As we get down here towards the 8-minute mark of this opening quarter. Beautiful evening once again here in Howard.
4 weeks of blessed football weather in a row.
Would have liked some rain at the beginning of the week, though, to help
okay.
brighten things up. There's a quick pitch out to the left side. Landon Boyd gets quality yardage and sets up 3rd and manageable as we take a look at the Knox Public Health replay. Just a quick toss out to him. He had some good space ahead of him. Gets out to the 40, and that's a gain of 8.
Makes it 3rd and 3 for the Dogs.
If you can get those wide receivers to block correctly, you get a good gain out of that, and that's exactly what you saw from East Knox. And that's what I said earlier, got to get the run game going.
And the passing game threat opens that up.
3rd and 2 from the East Knox 40. Lester muffs the snap, and he's just going to fall on it.
My goodness.
It looked like he started to run. We'll take a look at the replay here. Before getting the ball, it looked like it was going to be a keeper for him. And just maybe the sun got in the way, too, because that sun's going right in his face.
Brings up 4th down for the Dogs.
But it'll be 4th
ball
down.
Acts like it's greased right now. They're just having trouble keeping their hands on it.
Looking at stats, that would have been Lester's first rush of the season as well. But instead, it'll be a punting situation as Carver Stevens, averaging 38 yards per punt, will look to pin back Loudonville here. Good snap, gets the boot off, right down the middle, and it's going to take an East Knox bounce. It's muffed! And I don't know who's on it.
It bounced off his chest twice.
Who's got it?
It may be
East
purple.
Knox gets it.
Wow.
Wow is
my goodness.
an understatement. Look at the bounce it takes.
Twice.
And right into the breadbasket of Quentin Kaufman. couldn't jump on it. And the English of the bounce there. You know, and that's the tough thing, too, when you're receiving a punt like that and you get caught in between. That's sometimes what happens.
Yep.
And the Bulldogs right back at you,
Loudonville
now in Loudonville territory.
Cannot catch a break right now.
Second turnover.
And it's another timeout.
And actually, it's the referee saying, yeah, back it up a yard.
There we go.
But the Bulldogs right out and going here early on.
Yeah, they were trying to make it 1st and 11 on them there.
First and 10 now that the going to be a run play, or pass play actually.
Number 11, Dakota
Cooper. That'll be second down and short. Just quick hitter. That's what Loudonville tried doing earlier, but this time Lester able to get the Cooper for 6. It's second down and 4.
Nice little save plays.
Right down the seam.
Just threw it over the coverage. Perfect dart.
38 yards, and just like that, the Bulldogs with the extra point. We'll show that to you right now as well. Snap down, kick away, and just like that, 2 big play passes have the Bulldogs up 14-0 here in the first. We'll take a break.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Bulldogs ready to kick this away. Another squib.
Muffed
and it's muffed again and recovered by the
Worked out
Bulldogs.
that time.
Logan Hersenberg. And that one was just a bouncer, muffed by Buzzard. And even if it wasn't, that's an onside kick. And it's recovered by the Bulldogs, and they have a chance to really blow this open early on.
Goodness, the wheels are falling off the Loudonville bus right now.
First and 10 from the 35. Lester takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. That's Boyd. Will get a couple yards. Second down. I just want to take a look at this onside kick. That's a thing of beauty. And on this dry field, since we haven't had rain since the Clinton administration, you're able to do stuff like that on here. Second down and 7 after the run of 3. Lester takes the snap. There's the quick pitch right side to Boyd. Boyd across the 30 down to the 25. That should be good enough for a Carothers. Pest control, first down.
First down, Bulldogs.
And if I'm correct, that's the first down for East Knox.
Could be.
Loudonville with 2, East Knox with 1 here. Only because the big play.
Jax Lester's 4 for 6 in his first 10 minutes of the game. He's thrown for 97 yards, 2 touchdowns. What a nice start.
That's what we were expecting from Jax this year.
Sure.
3 wide for Lester. He's going to hand it off. Cuts up the middle, maybe gets a couple yards. Once again, that's Boyd. And it'll be second down and about 9. Boyd on the season coming in, 26 carries, 118 yards, and a touchdown. Lester does have 45 yards and a touchdown rushing. He's looking at the wrong sheet.
Haven't thrown this possession yet. Is it coming?
Lulling them to sleep, maybe. There it is.
is.
Down the seam, but not looking at it was Cooper. Hits him in the shoulder. It'll be third down.
Lester's passing complete.
Quick hitter right side, and yeah, he got turned around beforehand. And it will be third down. Bulldogs break the huddle with 12 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to go 4 wide here. Sidecar left is Boyd. Lester takes the snap. He's going to look up the seam again. Has a man, but overthrows Beatty. And it will be fourth down and decision time here for Coach Andy Beatty. From the 23-yard line.
Probably a little far out of kicking
About
range.
38-yard field goal, yeah.
Might as well go for it here. Punt's not going to help you much.
4 down territory possibly here. Carver Stevens would be the kicker, has not attempted a field goal this season. Lester getting the rush in the pocket, throws. It's
Wide
caught!
open.
Touchdown!
Unbelievable.
Logan Clark! Again on the seam pass, and the Bulldogs are rolling. I mean, beautifully thrown ball, threaded the needle, and his line gave him plenty of time, especially a last-second block by Boyd. And it's 20-0 on Clark's third touchdown catch of the season. Extra point, no good. And it's 20-0. We'll take a break.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Bulldog passing game, pretty darn good here tonight, Ken.
5 for 9. We jinxed him a little bit. There he threw 2 incompletes when we bragged on him.
Another muff on the ball, but it's going to be picked up this time by Hirschberger. You may continue, sir.
But he recovered with a perfect dart. He's 5 for 9, 125 yards, 3 touchdowns. Not a bad first quarter.
Not bad at all. It's 20-0. And yeah, that was
Redbirds will
there was
start this drive.
4 wide. Clark found himself in an open spot along the zone, made the easy catch, knocked over a defender into the end zone. 20-0. Third separate receiver to catch a touchdown as well tonight. 1st and 10, Loudonville looking to get something going here. It's going to be a sweep to Caley. He's got yardage. He's got a first down and a nice run. A good start at Carothers Pest Control first round.
Ball carrier, first down for the Redbirds.
Their running game is actually doing very well. If they could just put a complete drive here together, get themselves back in the ball game.
Yeah, you don't want to go down any further here in this opening quarter, but a touchdown, you'll have plenty of time if you can get it on the board.
KMAC scores Sitterberg up 16-0 over Northmore.
1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. That's Kaufman. Kaufman getting good yardage. Give him 7.
Kaufman, ball carrier.
It'll be 2nd and 3.
Pack of dogs.
Might have picked up a few more on that second effort there. Nope, you're right. 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We had thoughts that Centerburg may be one of the top teams in the KMAC.
Yeah.
I mean, they ran into a good Johnstown team.
Saw them week 1, and they have a very nice passing game and a good running back.
Fredericktown, too. Scott Spittler's got his team rolling right now as well. 2nd and a long 3. Handoff up the middle again. Kaufman working his way to first down yards. He's going to be about half a yard short, though. It'll be 3rd and short.
Can't figure out Danville yet. They're kind of up and down.
But how about Mount Gilead?
Now, I just say Mount Gilead's the sleeper. I said to someone last week, this could be a 2-loss KMAC champion this year. Could be interesting how it all shakes out.
Yeah. 3rd and short. But if Mount Gilead were to knock off Danville at home tonight, they'd be 4-0.
Wide open.
Not only that, but the playoffs in sight for them. 3rd and 1. Handoff. Kaufman spins, gets forward. He gets 2 yards, and that's a Carothers Pest Control first down.
They left early again, but the refs ignored it.
But Loudonville moving the ball after giving up the 3rd touchdown defensively. Coming up on 90 seconds left here, first quarter.
It's a 1st and 10 for the Redbirds.
Ball on the East Knox 33. Right ready. Maybe
Somebody
a jump
moved
on the line. That might have been East Knox. We'll see.
Yep, they're calling it. Defensive encroachment.
So that's the first penalty against the Bulldogs here tonight.
Offsides called on the defense.
And if you're East Knox,
It's a 5-yard penalty.
yes, you're up 20-0, but you can't give Loudonville any momentum right now.
No.
This isn't the Loudonville team that you've seen the last 5 years. I mean, looking at their scoring this season,
Both teams have showed evidence.
60-0, 48-16 in their first 2 wins.
Both teams have shown they don't quit.
Then they fell behind 28-0 to Hillsdale, and you fall behind 28-0 to Hillsdale, you're pretty much done. It's going to be
Nice
a
little
keeper.
play.
Right side, it wasn't a keeper, but it was a sweep to Caley, and he's got himself a first down. That sweep, great blocking ahead. Breaks a tackle, gets inside the 20 down to the 14-yard line. 5th first down of the game for Loudonville as we get up to 30 seconds left. They're going to have to run one more play. Right, once again under center, got 2 backs behind him. And again, handoff to Caley. He'll get about 4 is Caley. And that is how the first quarter will end. An air show so far by the East Knox Bulldogs. Have them heading up after 1, 20-0. Loudonville, though, on the move here, looking to get on the board after the break. We played 1 here from Howard. We'll be back.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy, questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
and Mount Vernon is beating Johnstown 14-6.
Back here. 2nd down and 6 for Loudonville as we start second quarter action. They're trying to get their first score of the game and get back in this. There's the pitch. Kaufman down to the 5. Close to first down yardage. Not going to get it quite, but it will be 3rd and short.
Brought down by number 2, Lester.
So far, a mistake-free drive. They've had positive yardage every play. Ground game's taking hold here. Get 7 on the board. They're back in this thing.
4 down territory for sure for Loudonville.
Yeah.
They only need 2 yards to get it. And the way they've been running, especially this possession, should be easily to get there. But this is a gut check for East Knox. Can they get the stop and force a 4th down decision? Up 20-0 as we start second quarter action. Right. He's going to give it on the sweep and met immediately by Jax Lester. I don't think he got it. He did not. No gain, maybe a gain of 1, but it will be 4th down. As they tried that sweep once again to Caley, and he was met immediately by the quarterback.
Number 58, Ray Arnold. Number 2, Jackson Lester.
So it is 4th down and 2 and a tough decision here. The run game, the pass game has not done anything for Loudonville, and that's allowing East Knox to stack the box. It's just a matter, helmet on helmet.
Give it your horse.
Who can get the push?
Give it to Kaufman. Give it your horse here.
4th and 2. From the 5. Kaufman has it. Kaufman's into the end zone. Touchdown, Redbirds.
Touchdown by number 6, Braylon Hoffman.
So Loudonville does answer on 4th down and 2. Take a look at the replay, and like we said, hat on a hat.
Giant hole.
Great blocking, and he was able to dive in.
I may have been able to get a couple yards on that hole.
And Loudonville looking like they're going to go for 2. The stats, Hirschberger has kicked. He's 10 of 15 in extra points, but they're going to try for the 2, and they're not going to get it. Hand off to Hirschberger, short, but the Redbirds on the board. They trail by 14 as East Knox gets its first possession of quarter number 2 after the break.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
So the Redbirds have an answer. 20-6 on the Killbuck Savings Bank scoreboard. Travis Berardi back here with Ken Parrott, and Loudonville desperately needed that drive.
Mistake-free drive. Only had 1 play for a loss there, the next to last play, and the offensive line stepped up. Let's see what the defense can do here. They've got to find a way to get this passing game under control.
Ready to kick it away is Hirschberger, and he does. Bit of a squibber, and it's going to get out of bounds barely as Loudonville tried giving East Knox a taste of its own medicine here. That took a left at Albuquerque and just got out of bounds.
There's no one there. There's no urgency to get to that on East Knox side. It's dangerous.
Couple scores from the KMAC. We were talking about Mount Gilead. They lead Danville 12-0.
Incredible.
Northmore on the board. It is 16-8 now in favor of Centerburg. And we did not have a score yet between Fredericktown and Cardington. So an illegal procedure. But it was before the 35, so it's where the ball goes out. And that's where the Bulldogs start 1st and 10. Lester takes the snap, gives it straight off to Boyd. Boyd met immediately. Loss of 1, 2nd down, and you're feeling a little bit momentum now on the side of Loudonville after the score. Nothing doing there. I'll set up 2nd down and 11. Here's an update that might shock you. Our first top 10 battle in the state. Number 8 Galleon, number 1 Shelby, and D4, as Loudonville jumped a little bit but able to stay on side. Galleon 14, Shelby 6.
Wow.
After 1.
A lot of people thinking Shelby's going to run that league.
Galleon looking pretty impressive, though. We'll see the highlight of that on the pigskin tonight. Lester's going to keep it himself. Has a bit of a hole, gets across the 40 up to about the 42. He gets about 6 yards there. It'll be 3rd down and 5. So Lester with the quick keeper. That's what he wanted to do in the first quarter, but fumbled it. Gets good yardage. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Lester now over 50 yards rushing on the season through 3 games. So we come up on 9 minutes left here in this first half, and now Coach Beatty not liking what he sees, and he will call a timeout. 9:02 left here, and Coach Beatty not liking the matchup there on that call. Like we said, big night in the KMAC as we open up play. Taking a look at some of the leaders. Jax Lester is the leader in passing in the KMAC. Blaine Ball, good start as well. Tanner Miley from Northmore right there as well with 400 yards, and Ridgeway in sight. Receiving leaders, Hayden Love. You saw him put most of those yards up in the first game.
Yep.
Connor Stockdale, we saw him impressive as well in a couple games right behind. But Stockdale also has himself a pick 6 against Seneca East in their overtime victory. Back to action, 3rd down and 5. Lester, awkward snap, but he gets it, throws the out. It's going to be complete and out of bounds near the first down was Fawcett, but did he get it? I don't think he did. He's out by a half yard.
4 yards on the play, brings up 4th and 1.
Got turned up, but his momentum took him out of bounds. And decision time again for East Knox. And they're going to get quickly up on the ball. Power I formation. Lester trying to get Loudonville to jump. No, he gets the tush push and he gets the first down.
Flag.
But the flag is up. I don't think you're allowed to aid like that
Can't do that in high school. Nope.
Lester, the ball carrier.
Cannot.
Take a look at the replay. And cleanly, you saw that.
Looked like the Philadelphia Eagles there.
Aiding the runner on the offense.
Now do you kick?
Now a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to kick here. You got to think they will. See, that's the thing. He put both hands into his back. If you're running beside him trying to block and give him a nudge maybe at the shoulder, it's legal. But the 2 hands on the back is a no-no in high school. High snap, but it's taken and kicked away by Stevens. It's a nice punt over the head, inside the 20, inside the 10, down. Well, actually at the 10, but what a punt.
Best punt of the night.
Beautiful boot.
With the 50-plus yard punt.
And exactly what East Knox needs after Loudonville went on that long touchdown drive, but they're backed up. Got to go 90 yards here to cut this to within 1 score. So we talked about rushing. These are the rushing leaders, and as expected, Wyatt Denny up there. But look at Carson Barnum. One of the main reasons why Mount Gilead's 3-0. They got themselves a rushing attack. We saw that last year.
Yep. Yep, Coach Reed likes that run game, and it's doing well for him.
Cy Wallace, also Blake Sipes also in there with over 400 yards. And then you saw Josh Goers. They have 2 running backs at Cardington this year. With that offensive line, I mean, this is a very stacked conference. Handoff right side to Caley. Caley gets maybe across the 10. Maybe a half-yard gain. It'll be second and long.
Collin Caley, ball carrier.
Coming up on 8 minutes left in the half. East Knox will get the ball out of the second half, so it's even more pivotal of a drive here for Loudonville.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
At least don't let the ball get back into the hands of East Knox in good territory before the half.
Kudos to the defense stepping up. They kept East Knox out of the long drive this time and giving their offense a chance to get this back in a one-score ball game.
2nd down and 10. Handoff Kaufman. Again, met right there. Maybe got a couple yards out of it, but not much. As you saw,
Number 6, Braylon Kaufman, ball carrier.
Rednauer
Brought
as
down by
well
Hersenberg. And
as
Rednauer
Hersenberg.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a couple
big
yards,
play
3rd
here.
and 8. Yeah.
Big play for both teams. We haven't seen some very productive punts out of Loudonville yet. They do not want to have to kick here right away.
Field position game. Man in motion. They're going to fake the sweep. It's going to be a pass. Looking left side. Quick out. That's going to be caught by Kaufman. Kaufman's going to get a first down. So they did go to the air. The quick out by the running back out of the backfield against the linebacker. He got ahead of him, and he got ahead of Steam to pick up about 10 yards. And another Carothers Pest Control first down.
It's a big completion for Loudonville. Big
Yes.
completion.
Gave him a little bit of a buffer now. Even if they don't get another first down, the punt won't be out of the end zone. Some ball movement, some fakes, and that's going to be a nice run up the middle. Caley got another Carothers Pest Control first down, got 11.
Young man kept his feet going there and got some nice extra yardage from his effort.
Out to the 35 now. Still plenty of time for Loudonville. 6.5 minutes left in the half. Stay tuned at the half. We'll have the halftime band show. Both bands highlighted here on the OH Report. Wright gets the snap. Left side to Hirschberger. Hirschberger leans forward for 2. It's 2nd and 8.
Number 15, Josiah Hirschberger, the ball carrier. Brought down by a pack of dogs.
So 2nd and 8. There's a lot of Bulldogs there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Defensively, Bulldogs, Ridenauer and Beatty both with 34 tackles. Jax Lester with 24, Landon Boyd 21.5. Ray Arnold with 20. It's going to be a handoff right side. Kaufman moving those feet, gets about 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Kaufman, the ball carrier. Brought down by Katie Ridenauer.
Speaking of Ridenauer, he makes the tackle.
Best part of the Loudonville running game here, it keeps the potent throwing offense of East Knox on the sidelines. Nice long drives, what they need to get back in this ball game.
3rd and 4 as we hit 5 minutes left in the half. Once again, that bunch formation. One wide receiver wide left. It's going to be a pitch. Kaufman met immediately, gets through a tackle, though, and he's going to get a first down. He was wrapped up at the line of scrimmage
Kaufman, the ball carrier.
by Ridenauer, but gets out of it and
First
gets
down,
another
Redbirds.
Carothers Pest Control first down. You see the hit right there, gets through it, and then just runs over a couple more tacklers to get a gain of 8. Approaching midfield now. Officially at the Loudonville 48. Fakes the sweep, gives it to Kaufman again, and Kaufman just muscles his way for 5 more.
Setterberg blocks a punt, runs it in for a touchdown. Up 22-8 against Northmore.
Gain of a couple yards for the Redbirds. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is exactly what Loudonville wants here. They're wearing down that defensive line and linebacking core of East Knox.
Yeah, and we mentioned at the beginning of the game, they've got the size and the strength in that front line to do it. There's some big boys on that line.
2nd and 5. Right. Another man in motion. He's going to look to pass. Quick hitter on the out to Caley. He's caught. A 45 down to the 40. Another first down. To the 39-yard line.
Brought down by number 28, Landon Boyd.
9 yards.
First down for the Redbirds.
And easily good enough for another Carothers Pest Control first down. 9th first down of the first half for Loudonville. And now they're in East Knox territory, 39 yards away from cutting this to a 1-score game. Fakes the sweep, gives it to Hirschberger. Hirschberger, he gets himself 5 yards. And it's 2nd and 5.
55, Hayden Ridenauer. It's 2nd and 4 for the Redbirds.
So this is exactly what Ed Honeberger wants.
Two really good possessions here in a row.
Clock down to 2:30 left in the half. 2 timeouts for each side. It's the little reverse. It's Caley down to the 25-yard line. Another first down.
Brought down by number 1, Rush Yds. First down for the Redbirds.
Stops the clock, 25 yards to go. A little over 2 minutes left in the half.
It's the Lucas offense. We've seen that play run many times. And now a stoppage by the referee close side here. They're trying to reset the play clock. So
could take 10 seconds off the clock.
2:07 they want on the clock. And they got that fixed. Clock's going to start now. We're down to 2 minutes left in the half. 1st and 10 from the East Knox 25. Kaufman met immediately. He's not going to get anything. Ray Arnold this time on the tackle, and it will be a Loudonville timeout.
Timeout, Loudonville.
They have 1 remaining here with 1:51 left, but that's exactly what East Knox needed to do there. That's the first time on first down that Loudonville got a 0 or negative play. $1:51 left. At least Loudonville, what they did is if even they turn it over on downs before the end of the half, it's going to force East Knox to go a long distance. This started at their own 10-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion on a pass.
Been a great possession for them there, but they're going to be disappointed going into halftime if they don't get some points on the board from this possession.
And like I said earlier, methodical. That's what the last 2 drives by Loudonville have been, methodical.
Now you're getting down to where the clock is telling you need some urgency here. Need a big play. Last thing you want to do is have to rely on your passing game to get this in the end zone.
2nd down and 10 as we resume action. Right under center. He's going to hand it off. Caley. Flag on the play where we would see a hold. No gain as well, but it will be a 10-yard penalty on Loudonville, and that is not what they want to see right now.
It's been a relatively clean, flag-free half, too. That just came at a horrible time for Loudonville here.
And East Knox actually going to decline it. It was a no gain, so it sets up 3rd down and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Redbirds.
Ball still on the 25. Clock restarting at 1:45 left in the half. 5 wide now for Wright. East Knox rushing 4. It's a quick hitter. That's caught by Hirschberger. Breaks the tackle. Gets to the 20. Gets down to the 15. It's a 1st down.
Incredible.
Number 15, Hirschberger, the ball carrier.
Hirschberger
Brought down
the
by
bubble
number 24,
screen.
Wyatt McDowell.
Avoids a tackler. Gets down enough for the 1st down yardage. And actually, no. I take that back. They're going to mark him a yard short. It's going to be 4th down.
Loudonville.
How do you regret not taking the yardage on the penalty?
Take a look at the replay. He just made one tackler miss. And
Tough spot.
that's a tough spot. He stayed on his feet there. That should be a 1st down, but
Looks like they might have gotten away with a block in the back as well.
so I want to welcome everybody once again. Christy Rooks watching, rooting on Loudonville. Daniel Stotts also rooting for Loudonville tonight. Chelsea, let's go Dogs. Corey Price as well, rooting on the Dogs. A lot of people commenting on YouTube. Buckeye Man, a Ohio State fan, rooting for East Knox. Larry Stake from Booneville, Arkansas. Hello, Steve. Russell Roberts from North Charleroi, Pennsylvania. Taking a week off from Miami University football. Brianna Mack. Caley, not Callie. Thank you.
Give it to your horse here.
4th and 1. Handoff Kaufman. He's got the 1st down. He's down towards the ball on the ground, though.
Lost
East
it.
Knox got it. He had 1st down yardage, but he lost the handle. And for the 3rd time, Loudonville coughs up the ball. Had 1st down yardage, lost it, and it's picked up by Carson Fawcett. East Knox survives.
Man.
And now 1:08 away from going into the half up 2 scores. That's just a tough break there for Loudonville. They had a great drive going, too. That was going to be 1st down and possibly goal. Instead, it's 1st and 10, East Knox up 20-6. Lester still in the shotgun. Boyd, sidecar right. Quick hitter. That's going to be caught by Beatty. Beatty gets about 7 yards. It's 2nd down and 3.
Lester's pass complete to Beatty. Brings up 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
2nd and 3. Snap by Lester, looking to go deep. Nice thrown ball, and it is incomplete. Flag on the play.
Got to throw that one. I like how East Knox is staying aggressive. They're play calling here. A lot of coaches would just ride that clock out going at halftime 20-6, but
Pass interference called against the Redbirds.
they're working on their 1-minute offense. Staying aggressive.
Only a 15-yard penalty, though, in high school. It's not spot of the ball.
I hate that.
But it is an East Knox Carothers Pest Control 1st down.
That's a perfect example where you're rewarding the defense for committing a penalty.
I saw that week 1, Orville and Worcester. Multiple times, Orville looked like they were going to have a touchdown out of it, but Worcester just pulled him down, brought the ball back 15 yards. Lester, 5 wide. Actually 4 wide. His running back stays in. He's got a man open, turning it in through the hands of Muncie, and another flag.
Little mistake.
Lester's pass to Fawcett incomplete. Flag on the play.
And another flag.
Take a look at the replay. And yet you don't need to shove him like that.
No.
That's a personal foul. It's 15 more yards and another 1st down.
Unfortunately, I saw that last week as well. Personal foul, it cost him dearly. 1st half against Hillsdale. Just mental mistakes. This may be a penalty on top of a penalty.
Yeah, if it was after the play.
Yeah, I think he said something.
So the referee's discussing. Multiple flags were thrown.
Northmore scores 15-22 against Centerburg.
So, actually, they're going to call up. I think I saw him pointing at East Knox. Was that a maybe retaliatory bad word said?
Maybe they said something.
So they're going to move 15 yards and then 15 yards. So they'll just replay the down now. Offsetting penalties.
I guess you're right.
Lester across the middle. It's intercepted. Dakota Wright. And the first turnover by East Knox on the night. I don't know if his wide receiver went too far before cutting in. I did see Cooper pleading with the referees there.
Yeah, he thought he got held. Couldn't complete his route because he got held up.
But not enough there to get the penalty, and Loudonville now with 22 seconds left. At least well, they're going to try and throw it, so I won't say go into the half down 14 because you never know what can happen here in the last 22 seconds. Right, looking to pass.
Threw behind him.
Look for the screen, but it's going to be a roughing the passer penalty. Late hit on him.
Wright's pass incomplete.
The ball's going to 15 here. I think that was the ball's going to 15 here. Eyes on 15, no matter where he's at.
So that'll move him 15 yards up to the 33-yard line.
Roughing the passer called against the Bulldogs.
And with 19 seconds, now Loudonville still has some hope.
Now you're in striking range here. Another mental mistake.
So 1st and 10 from inside the 35. It's going to be a quick hitter. It's going to be caught. Hirschberger. First down. Needed 10. Got 10. And Loudonville will take their final timeout with 13 seconds left.
By Loudonville.
Down to the 23-yard line.
Chase Wright has not had any long balls, but he's been 4 for 5, hitting those quick strikes, throwing them right on the money and picking up some nice yardage with him.
So Loudonville, they had the quick hitter. 13 seconds left. You get another first down in bounds, you'd be able to probably clock the ball. But you have to rush this. This is something where, if you're coach, you had to put 2 plays in here. 1st and 10 inside the 25. Wright rolling to his left. Quick hitter, caught, out of bounds. It's Hirschberger at the 16. 9 seconds left, second down.
Wright's pass complete. Gain of about 6 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So they gave him 6 out of bounds, 2nd and 4. Nine seconds left. They can do another quick hitter. They want to possibly set up a field goal. And now, Andy Beatty's going to call a timeout.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs.
some developments here late in this half.
Well, at high school level, you're talking one play, maybe two, depending on what the play call is. But you got to think they got to go for the end zone here on this play.
Yeah. You get 2 shots if you can go quick enough.
Try another quick out, gain you another 8-10 yards with a out-of-bounds pass, but get you a little closer for that last play.
So 9 seconds remaining here in the half. Remember, at the break, we will have the halftime band show. We'll have scores from around the KMAC as well and stats here at the break, but we still have some football to be played before that. Can the Redbirds break through, get to within a touchdown? Looking for the quick hitter. Left side towards the end zone. It's knocked down. Incomplete.
One more
Beatty
try.
there. It'll be 3rd down, but there will be 5 seconds left.
Time for one more. Well covered. 2 guys over there.
Looking for Caley.
Size of Beatty helped cover that. Knock it down.
It was thrown maybe a second too late as well. Caley was open there for a minute, but it sailed on him.
He was still scrambling off to the left there. He should have.
5 wide for right. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick hitter up the middle. It's intercepted. Jax Lester gets it back himself, and he's going to be taken down, but that'll do it for the first half.
Intercepted by number 2, Jackson Lester.
So Lester, who threw the pick earlier, comes up with one to end the half and take us to the break. 20-6 in favor of East Knox. They will get the ball out of the half, but before that, it's time for the halftime band show. Coming up after this, you're watching high school football live and free.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy, questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Next, we will feature our color guard as the band performs Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. with one of Queen's most famous songs. Here is Bohemian Rhapsody. is rocked by Bon Jovi. Here is Living on a Prayer. The American band, the B-52s. Here is their 1979 classic, Rock Lobster. With their version of a song done in 1979 by Sister Sledge. Here is We Are Family. luck to the rest of their season and the rest of this school year. The band would like to give a big thank you to our proud sponsors, Donna Collins, Brennan Lumber Company, CES.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy, questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Tonight's KMAC opener brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Knox Community Hospital, in the community for the community. The Killbuck Savings Bank. Since 1900, Killbuck Savings Bank has been proud to serve our community with dedication, integrity, and the commitment for your financial success. In 2025, our organization will mark an incredible milestone, 125 years of building relationships, empowering dreams, and growing together with you. Knox Public Health. Committed to the health of the community by promoting healthy lifestyles, preventing illness, and protecting the community. Carothers Pest Control. Sign up for year-round protection from all creepy crawlies starting at just $39 per month. Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. Rural First. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. And Sutton Bank. Earn a cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. As we welcome you inside the Knox Community Hospital halftime show, Bulldogs taking the field ready for the kick. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the first half stats. Ken, brought to you by Knox Community Hospital. It's been close. I mean, look at both. 159 to 154. East Knox doing it through the air. Loudonville doing it on the ground.
Biggest number there that sticks out is the 4 turnovers.
Yes.
I mean, they've been backbreakers for Loudonville. They got to control their turnovers this game and for this half, and this is going to be a big possession for their defense. They need to stop East Knox and give their offense a chance to get this back within one touchdown.
Yeah, the 4 turnovers were huge, especially the interception by Jax Lester in the red zone right before the half. Halftime report brought to you by Knox Community Hospital, in the community for the community as we are ready to go for third quarter action. We'll also show you halftime scores from around the KMAC after this kick. It's a squibber, takes a bounce, and it's going to be fielded by Rush Yds. That is where East Knox will start 1st and 10, and we will take now a look as they take the field at scores from around the KMAC. 30-15, Centerburg leading Northmore in at the break. Danville on the board, 12-8, Mount Gilead leads. And then Fredericktown scored right before the half. They lead 7-0. Competitive football up and down the board here tonight, Ken.
Yeah, we expected that this year in this league. It's going to be interesting to watch how things play out.
1st and 10, East Knox to start the second half. 3 wide to the left for Lester. He's looking that way. Quick out. That's going to be caught by Fawcett. Fawcett across the 40. Give him the 42-yard line, and it is a Carothers Pest Control first down right off the bat. You've shown that Lester can go deep down the seam, but sometimes just the quick little outs can get you 10, 15 yards too.
Yeah, especially when a receiver got forgotten about there by the defense of Loudonville.
Boyd to the right, but it's Lester. It's going to keep it. Bounces outside, spins, going to get taken down.
Lester with the keeper.
Hirschberger from Loudonville making the play. Forward progress, back to the original line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 10.
East Knox just cannot seem to get their ground game going tonight. Kudos to the Loudonville front line for shutting that down.
2nd and 10. Just underway here in the second half. East Knox looking to extend its lead back to 3 scores. Lester's looking. Rolls out of the pocket. Has some space. Gets across the 45 to the 50, down to the 45. That's a first down run. What a block by Cooper to open that up. You'll see the block from him right here.
Bulldogs.
Gave him an extra 7 yards on that, and it's another Carothers Pest Control first down. Bulldogs now in the Loudonville territory.
Great job by the offensive line, getting all kinds of time there to try to find a receiver. Nothing was open, so he tucks it, run, makes a nice 16-yard run out of it.
Ball officially on the Loudonville 43. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, big hole. Down to the 37-yard line is Boyd. 2nd down and about 4. Positive plays here for East Knox.
2nd and 4.
Back on the ball. 4 wide for Lester. Boyd sidecar left. And it's going to be a pass play. Quick hook. No, doesn't go there. Goes for the out. In and out of the hands of Cason Fawcett. It'll be 3rd down.
Lester's passing complete.
Nicely thrown ball. Had a small hole there and hit it, but this receiver just couldn't hold on to it.
So I hope I didn't jinx the East Knox offense after saying they were quickly moving. They're facing a 3rd and 4, right around 4-down territory,
Yeah,
however.
I'm sure it is.
Maybe we'll see that. They hand it off to Boyd, or it's a keeper from Lester, maybe one of those quick hitters. And it is a quick hitter. Curl play right at the sticks, and enough for the first down. This time Fawcett catches it.
To Fawcett. First down, Bulldogs.
Another Carothers Pest Control first down. And I love that Lester went right back to him after the drop, too. (20-6), East Knox leads on the Killbuck Savings Bank scoreboard. Four wide again. Lester looking left. Now he's going to cut back, take off. Across the 30, spins at the 25, gets near first down yardage. He got about 8 on that.
Lester with the keeper. Gain of about 8 yards on the play.
The mobility, very impressive here tonight.
Very, very agile young man.
9 yards.
Now, he did miss a couple games last year due to injury, but the fearlessness shown off here.
Yep.
This is a must-win for East Knox. Loudonville, I mean, the Redbirds, they lose, they're back to 2-2. Okay, they're still sitting all right. But for East Knox, you fall 0-4, you pretty much say the season's done with playoff-wise. Boyd on the handoff. Got a rugby scrum there, but I think he doesn't get past the line of scrimmage. It's going to set up 3rd and 2.
Boyd, the ball carrier.
Or a long one.
Brought down by a flock of Redbirds.
Having said that, no one wants to go 0-1 to start the league play, though.
Absolutely, yeah. But you did mention earlier 2 losses may win the KMAC, so
Yep.
not out of it, but it's going to be tough. 3rd and a long one. I formation for Lester. Hands up to the front back. It's Beatty. And rushes across first down yardage. Got 3. It's a
Rush
first
Beatty up the middle.
and 10.
First down, Bulldogs.
Beatty down inside the 20 to the 19. East Knox can pick up one more first down at the 9. So we approach 8 minutes left here, 3rd quarter. Lester takes the snap, looking for the quick out. He gets Rush. Rush at the 20. He's met immediately, taken down by Drew Robinson. And another Loudonville Redbird player, that is Hirschberger, taking the brunt of that. Gets 1. It's 2nd and 9.
This is actually the first balanced possession we've seen by the Bulldogs.
Yes, it is. Quickly taking 4 minutes off the clock, doing so. Play clock down to 10. Looks like they will be set, though, to get this off. Sidecar now is Camden Muncie, freshman running back. He's going to get the handle. Has a bit of a hole. Works his way towards the 15-yard line. He won't get there. He'll get maybe the 17. It's going to be 3rd down and long. This is where quick slant territory comes into play again for Lester. They're going to give him a yard. Be 3rd and 8. Does this Loudonville defense bend but not break here? They had a great drive going, but because of the clock, had to throw and threw a pick. Does Loudonville have it? Lester getting rushed. He's going to throw a ball up to the back of the end zone, and just outside the reached hands of Fawcett, it's going to be incomplete and 4th down.
Thought he had it when the defender fell down there.
And it just kept sailing away from him. So the Bulldogs face a 4th and 8 now. .15 on the play clock. Coach Beatty getting the call in. They're going to go 3 wide here.
This could be a do-or-die play here for Loudonville defense.
4th and 8. Muncie still sidecar right. Lester takes the snap. Looking down the seam for Beatty. Does not get it. It's overthrown. Turnover on downs. And bend but not break. Were the Loudonville Redbirds there.
For the Redbirds. March down here and score, and you're right back in this thing.
After such a promising drive there, too. Took a ton of time, almost half the quarter off the clock. But now the Redbirds. Saying that, this is a very important drive for Loudonville. They can score here before the quarter or around the start of the 4th quarter on this drive, okay. But because East Knox took half of the quarter off, you don't want to get into the 4th quarter down 2 scores.
Right.
Important drive here for the Redbirds. 2 blowout victories to start and a competitive showing against Hillsdale. Northmore, update, took the opening kickoff of the second half back for a score. We've got ourselves a game at the Castle. We've got ourselves a run by Josiah Hirschberger. give him 9.
Number 15, Josiah Hirschberger, the ball carrier.
Look at him reverse field right here after getting bumped. Somehow found his way through 4 defenders.
He's just so quick.
And you just got to think what this Loudonville team could be if they get a pass game going.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they got some big players up on that line. Jacob Poole, 6'7", 305 is the center.
I mean, that's Hirschberger's forte, is receiving.
Sweep out to Caley. Gets the first down yardage.
Caley, the ball carrier, brought down by number 55, Kate Ridenauer. First down for the Redbirds.
So another Carothers Pest Control first down. And just like that, the Redbirds now on the move. 5:30 left in the third quarter. East Knox scored on 3 of its first 4 possessions, but since then, been a stalemate. Hand off to Kaufman, and he spins his way up for about 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Another score I want to mention, we'll have a highlight of it on the pigskin tonight. Number 8 versus number 1 in Division 4. Galleon, the number 8 team, heading to Shelby, leading the Whippets 21-20 at the half. I can't wait to call that highlight later tonight. Can this be the year that Galleon breaks through? Or can the favorites in the MOAC put up a big second half showing? Stay tuned. But here, Caley's going to get the handoff on the sweep. He's going to get about 4 yards and bring up a 3rd and 3.
Number 21, Caley, ball carrier up the
It's
middle.
just a misdirection there, opening up a hole for him.
Logan Hersenberg brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Redbirds.
3rd and a long 3. 4:20 left in the third quarter.
Quick slant, or you give it to your horse?
I think you got to give it to your horse. I don't know if they trust the pass enough to do that, and they're going to give it to Kaufman. He's going to get met at the line of scrimmage, nothing doing.
Problem is, everybody knew that's where it was going.
Yeah. They didn't get the push enough. There were 3 linebackers rushing as well.
Pack of dogs doing some defensive work. Bring up 4th
And it will be a punt situation for Loudonville. Good snap back. Hirschberger gets under it a little too much and shanks it out of bounds. That's probably going to get marked out. Oh.
Took out
Doink
3
the
of them.
cheerleader. A couple of them. But I think they're all right. We'll take a look at the replay. Yoink. Oh, 1. Yeah, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Trifecta.
The triple doink. They're all right, I think. I hope they're all right. They look good. So East Knox, the ball marked out at the Loudonville 49-yard line. First and 10. Snap back for Lester. He's going to go deep down the seam, and it's caught.
Oh, my goodness.
Clark,
Home run
touchdown.
ball.
Just like that, big play again.
Lester's pass complete to Logan Clark. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Dagger.
Another one for Clark. And it's 26-6. He got past the defender and just
Throwing catch.
drags the defender into the end zone.
Another perfect dart. Kid can throw a good ball.
Stevens on for the extra point. Snap down. Kick is through. 3:22 left, third quarter. East Knox back up
East
3
Knox
scores.
Bulldogs 27, Loudonville Redbirds 6.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
The quick stripe Bulldogs once again breaking through. 49 yards on the touchdown as that onside attempt fielded by the Redbirds. We'll take a look at the touchdown one more time, brought to you by Knox Public Health.
849-203.
And that, if East Knox can continue to do that in KMAC play,
Oh my goodness,
could
Jax.
change the complexion of the season for them.
I was expecting a good performance by Jax Lester, but that kid could throw a great ball.
Cooper now with 3 scores on the season. Over 100 yards receiving. Candidate for MVP tonight. Loudonville jumps off sides as they desperately need a score here.
Put yourself in a hole when you make a mental mistake like that to start the drive.
5-yard penalty. Your yellow ticket winner, game ball ticket winner.
So that'll back them up 1st and 15 now from the 34.
387.
Try and get you some scores from around the OH report here this evening. Big Walnut. What high hopes they have this season. They're up 31-0 on Delaware Hayes.
Wow.
There's the reverse. There's Hirschberger cutting back again. Cross the 35 to the 37. Give him 3. 2nd down.
Number 15, Josiah Hirschberger with the carry. Brought down by number 2, Jax Lester.
St. Paul
Also
up big on
yards
Plymouth.
On the play brings up 2nd and 12.
Back at the Castle. Like we said, Northmore took the opening kickback for a touchdown.
However, Centerburg responded. They're up 38-21.
38-21 in favor of Centerburg. So 7-3 Mohawk as this runs up the middle. So another sweep. Caley breaks a couple tackles, gets across the 45 to the 46. It's 3rd down and 3.
Number 21, Caley, the ball carrier, brought down by a pack of dogs. Brings up 3rd and 3 for the Redbirds.
Hillsdale already in running clock territory. 37-0 as we approach halftime there.
We expected that to happen.
River Valley up 21-14 on Pleasant. Handoff. Kaufman. He has a hole across the 45, down to the 40, down to the 37.
Kaufman with
17 yards and another Carothers Pest Control first down. 15th first down of the night for Loudonville. Danville's taken the lead on Mount Gilead 16-12 in the 4th. Handoff up the middle. And Caley gets 9.
Number 21, Caley with the ball carry.
Caley getting 9 yards there. And Loudonville quickly trying to answer before the end of the 3rd quarter here. It'll be Kaufman in the backfield. There's the handoff to him. He's got the first down. Across the 25 to the 24, he got 3. So we hit 40 seconds left here, third quarter.
Hoffman, the ball carrier. First down for the Redbirds.
This may be the last play of the quarter. 1st and 10 from the East Knox 24. And the sweep won't go anywhere. Caley can't get it. 1 yard. Second down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. We've played 3
The end of the third quarter.
here from Howard.
Score,
East Knox 27, Loudonville 6. We'll be back for the fourth after this.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
Start of the fourth, 27-6 in favor of East Knox. Travis Berardi, Ken Parrott back here at East Knox High School.
Power.
The clock has gone out.
Had trouble with that all night.
So while we wait there, 2nd and 9 as the clock comes back on after the Caley 1 yard run. Scoreboard, I heard the folks next door, they got unplugged. But we're good. No harm, no foul. 2nd and 8. Well, 2nd and 9, actually. But Caley in motion. No handoff to him. Wright will keep it. Spins, gets inside the 20 to the 19.
Right
4 yards. It's 3rd down and manageable.
Number 57, Miles Mitchell, Caden Reitenauer.
3rd and 5 now. Redbirds need a score here. $11:20 left in regulation. Can East Knox get win number 1 on the season? It's going to be a sweep right side. And
Well
a
played.
great open field
Well
tackle
played,
by
young man.
Logan Hersenberg.
With the carry.
Nowhere going for
Brought
Caley.
down by number 10, Logan Hersenberg. Brings up 4th down.
And it's 4th down. So actually it was a loss of 1 for Caley.
Do or die play here. Gotta have this if you're a Redbird fan.
Fakes the sweep. Now it's going to be a
Got blockers.
pitch to Hirschberger, but
Missed one of the key
they
blocks.
missed the block. He stays on his feet, but he will not get it. It is a turnover on downs. And the Bulldogs will take over with 10:25 left. Third time in this game that Loudonville's gotten within the 25 and come out with nothing.
Put together a nice drive and can't complete it. Can't finish the red zone.
But if you compare this squad from last year's team, this is a big jump
Night and day.
for them.
Night and day, yes.
Now, if they can just finish these drives, they'll be a very competitive team. And even despite that, if they cannot pull off the miracle here. Still at 500 through 4 games. Lester, quick hitter, left side. That's caught by Braden Birch. Birch moves his way up to the 25.
Lester's pass
Gain of 5.
to number 28, Boyd.
Oh, my correction, it was Boyd. The 8 looked like a 0. But it's Boyd,
there.
the running back out of the backfield. So 2nd and 5 as we hit 10 minutes left in regulation. Bulldogs looking off to the right side. Update, Mount Gilead's just scored with 3 minutes left to take the lead on Danville. That throw deflected.
Got hit right when he released it.
Lester's pass incomplete.
And it'll set up 3rd down. So a big 3rd down here. Still the door remaining open a little bit for the Redbirds.
Defense is doing their job. They've done a great job against the run game, just giving up some big pass plays that been backbreakers.
4 wide for Jax. Awkward snap, but he gets it. Throws it. That's going to be caught right side to Cooper. Cooper across the 35. That's a 1st down.
Lester's pass complete to number 11, Dakota Cooper.
Good enough for Carothers Pest Control. 1st down. Have you seen some of these snaps?
Yeah.
They look like kicks.
Yeah,
they're flipping back to him. But Lester, with the presence of mind, still able to just catch and release. He is a baseball player.
They are very weird snaps, that's for sure. And they're not direct to him. They almost have like a loft to them.
Many adventures on every snap.
Yeah.
That snap back. Flag on the play. Maybe an illegal motion, but it's a nice slant pattern. However,
coming back.
It's going to come back. Flag thrown where usually there's a legal motion. And exactly that is what it is.
There's a flag on the play.
5 yards, only the 4th penalty tonight on East Knox, the 1st of the 2nd half. 30 yards.
Another nice dart thrown by Jax that got negated there. He has really nice velocity on his throws.
Yes. 1st and 15. And you have to think what would have happened if Jax would have been healthy in games 2 and 3, if they could have pulled off a win in game 4, too, as he was getting back. They were a win away from making the postseason. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle. A nice, solid run to keep the clock running by Boyd.
Number 28, Landon Boyd, the ball carrier.
Taken down by Chase Wright after only a gain of 1.
5 yards
well,
on the play.
Actually 6.
6, yeah. Penalty.
They were behind the sticks, so.
Brought down by number 0, Chase
2nd and 9. (18-16) Mount Gilead leading Danville with less than 3 remaining in regulation.
Wow.
Lester with Beatty in motion. He's going to throw it out to Rush. Rush catches it behind the line of scrimmage at the 30. Gets to the 35. Fumbles the ball. Ball still on the ground. Who has it? And they're going to say, I believe, 3rd down. No? I haven't seen a point yet.
Celebrating over there.
Redbirds recover the fumble.
And it is a turnover. 2nd of the night against East Knox. And yeah, Nick Buzzard got the hand in, stripped it. And like I said, the door a little bit open. But Loudonville needs to score quick here.
Yeah. Can no longer afford long sustaining drives. They need some quick hits here. And unfortunately, this doesn't fit their offensive forte very well.
Breaks a tackle, gets about 5 yards there. Is Caley.
Caley with the ball carry.
There's the broken tackle and then just lowers the shoulder. Gets 5, 2nd down and 5 as we hit 8 minutes left in regulation.
Number 3, Parker Schwartz with the tackle.
.744 left in regulation. Kaufman cuts his way through, gets right to the first down marker, and they will give it to him. He needed 5, got 5. Carothers Pest Control, first down.
Brought down by number 58, Ray Arnold. And number 10, Logan Hersenberg. First down for the Redbirds.
So the Redbirds now inside the 30 at the 27.
Been here a few times.
Yes.
See if they can get something on the board this time.
Caley in motion.
Yeah,
Ball's
fumble.
fumbled. Wright picks it up. He throws a dart, but it's dropped.
Wright's pass is incomplete.
It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 for the Redbirds.
.658 left. A 21-point Bulldog lead. Big plays all night by the Bulldog offense. Wright takes the snap, hits it to Kaufman. He's met immediately by Ray Arnold. Still pushes ahead, though, for a few yards. It'll be 2nd down and a long 5. Or 3rd down and a long
Ray
5.
Arnold with the tackle.
Actually 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Keeping up to date with that Mount Gilead Danville game. Danville's facing a 4th and long with 2:16 left at their own 42. Wright gives it to Caley. Caley cuts to the outside. Got the first down. Leans forward to the 15.
That was an
7 yards.
awkward exchange there and the handoff that ended up being a very positive situation.
First down for the Redbirds.
So 1st and 10 from the 15. They can pick up another first down at the 5.
Sure using a lot of time here.
Yeah. There's the pitch to Kaufman. Kaufman moves forward. Gets about 3, 2nd and 7. 5:40 left.
Number 28, Landon Boyd with the big hit on that play.
Surprised there isn't a little more urgency here in our play calling and getting to the line of scrimmage, especially you're sticking with the ground game. A lot of clock being used up for each play. And you need multiple scores to get back in this.
2nd and 7. Wright gives it to Hirschberger. Hirschberger still on his feet. Gets down close to first down yardage. He's going to be about a yard short. Needed 7, got 6. It's 3rd and 1.
Number 15, Josiah Hirschberger with the carry. 3rd and 1 for the Redbirds.
Clock still running here. Game clock, 4:35. Play clock down to 13. No urgency.
No. Shocked by that.
Wright finally under center at 6. He's going to keep it himself. Got the first down, diving towards the goal line. Gets to about the 3. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal for the Redbirds.
At least the first down stops the clock there momentarily.
Ball on the 6. Actually, ball on the 3. There it is. They changed it now. Right. Hands off to Kaufman. Kaufman met at the line of scrimmage. He's going to get taken back by 3 Dogs. It'll be 2nd and goal. Under 4 minutes left. This might be just a momentum building drive for Loudonville. They think, don't think the comeback's in the books tonight, but if they can get a score here to end the game, something to build on going into week 2 in KMAC play. Bunch formation again. Right. Keeps it himself, dives to the end zone, and the Loudonville Redbirds are back on the board. Dove the pile, got in. 2-yard rushing touchdown for the quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the season. And it's 27-12. Going with the muddle huddle look. Usually you see like a screen pass out of that. He muffs the ball, and the 2-point conversion is no good. We'll take our final timeout here.
Conversion is no good.
3:19 left, 27-12 Dogs.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
So Loudonville gets back on the board here. Cuts it back to a 2-possession game, 27-12. Travis Berardi, Ken Parrott. Update from Shelby between 2 state-ranked teams in D4. 28-all with 7 minutes left in the third. Gosh, I love high school football. I mean, you have 2 state-ranked squads, 2 great fan bases. As I believe we're going to get a timeout here by the Bulldogs to set up what they think is an onside kick defense.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs.
It's looking like Mount Gilead's going to pull off the win. How big of a win is that for Mike Reed's squad?
That may be the biggest since he's taken over at Mount Gilead.
I mean, I can't say enough about him as a coach, his coaching staff, and his squad, but that is a well-earned
He's
win.
not only a great coach, he's a great human being. He's just the kind of guy you want as your head coach. Kids love him. Kids would die for him. Community loves him. What a great job of finally getting to where he wants that program to be after years of hard work and toil.
So the Birds ready to kick this off. I mean, honestly, they've been kicking all night pretty much an onside kick. And I do want to mention since we have 3:19 left in the game, you notice the number 21 out at midfield. For those that don't know, Aiden Riggle, a senior captain of this team, diagnosed with a type of cancer that he is fighting at Ohio State Children's Hospital. He's in attendance tonight. He's been able to at least make it out to the game. And his Bulldogs are showing off for him here tonight. Great to see him back here. The whole KMAC community behind this. I've seen so much support through all the teams. Loudonville did a fundraiser for his family. Actually, we got the picture of him out there as a captain here on our Facebook timeline. Also, the link to his GoFundMe for the family to help support the fees for his for his battle that we all believe he can defeat. He's down there in great spirits right now with his teammates, about to celebrate win number 1 on the season. But yeah, go to the picture we have of him. If you want to donate, the GoFundMe is there. Here's a nice handoff right side across the 35, 40, out of bounds at the 45 is Landon Boyd.
Landon Boyd with the big carry. First down, Bulldogs.
And there's that run game we've been looking for all night, Ken.
Very nice run. Bounced out. And it was just a track race from then on.
So 3:07 left. East Knox still trying to get some things going. So 1st and 10 now at the East Knox 45. Lester takes the snap. Quick handoff up the middle. Getting about 3 more yards is Boyd.
Landon Boyd with the scramble up the middle.
It'll be 2nd down, under 3 minutes left. Stay tuned after the game for our MVP, brought to you by Killbuck Savings Bank. And we will talk to one of the Bulldogs here tonight.
Carey gets their first win, I think, of the season. Beats Upper 33-7.
It was a matter of time before Carey Baby got on the board. Timeout taken here by the Redbirds. Still putting up a fight. Try to get you the Northern 10 score between Crawford and Mohawk. That's
your game ball winner for tonight.
That's an early,
the one and only, your favorite photographer and mine, Kelly Schwartz.
An early decider of who may win the conference. And right now it's 21-17 Mohawk.
Ooh.
Early 4th quarter.
Ooh.
Yeah. Back here, 2nd and 6 for Lester and company. Give him 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. And another timeout by Loudonville.
Loudonville.
So, Ken, what have you seen both sides here tonight? Let's start with Loudonville. I mean, a lot of positives coming out of here. They were able to get a running game going. They were able to be methodical. But just at the end, the pass game, they need a little bit more of that pass game to balance things out.
Yeah, they've moved the ball very well between the 30s. And they just struggled in that final 30 to get into the end zone. We call it close to the red zone. They definitely need to improve on their passing game. But, yeah, tremendous improvement over what we've seen compared to last year.
Out of the timeout, 3rd and 2. East Knox gets a first down. They can pretty much clinch this one. Lester's going to keep it himself, and he is going to be close. He got his knee down a little bit short, though.
Short.
Lester with the keeper.
It'll be 4th down, and the final timeout taken by the Redbirds.
Timeout, Loudonville.
On the flip side of that, they still need to work on their mental mistakes. They have some key penalties that they can't afford to have, and the turnovers just really just gobbled them up tonight. First handoff's a turnover. They muff a kick, and it just can't shoot yourself in the foot like that to start the ball game.
So out of the timeout, if you're Andy Beatty, go for it. Get a yard, finish this out, get in the victory formation.
Sure.
So they had the scoreboard wrong at our game. Mount Gilead was up 26-16. Danville scored. It's 26-22 with 1:28 left.
Ooh.
But Mount Gilead just recovered the onside kick. So Lester. Ooh, we got a little bit of movement on East Knox.
Now you got a punt.
Just the smallest of movements. You'll see, well, a little too late on the instant replay there, but just a little movement forward by, I believe it was Dakota Cooper. That's all it takes. Those referees are looking at that line, especially when they think it's going to be a hard count. And how about this? Mount Gilead in victory formation. I'm still, like, Danville is they lost a lot from the Final Four team last year, but Danville I still think is one of the favorites in the conference until tonight. Mount Gilead and Centerburg, I think, are the two front runners. Fredericktown as well. Those are the three teams. But for Mount Gilead and what they have gone through the last few seasons, pretty much a win away from making the postseason at 5-5. They're going to start out 4-0.
Incredible.
They only need 2 wins in their last 6 to just break last year's.
That town will be on cloud 9 all weekend.
They're going to be partying at the end zone.
Yep.
They're going to be partying at the Howard Hilton. As East Knox going forward on 4th down with 2:37 left. 4th and 6. Lester back to pass. He's getting rushed. He stiff arms a tackler, gets the ball off, and that's a lame duck. It's intercepted. So the Redbirds, 54 yards away from making this a 1-score game.
Lester's pass intercepted.
Guess I'm a little shocked at the play call there. Right?
Dakota Wright, yeah.
You get the penalty, you might as well punt it. Pin him back another 20, 30 yards. I guess your punts haven't been really productive all night. Maybe that was part of that decision-making process by the coach. They haven't really had a lot of net gains in their punts, but.
So 1st down and 10. Looking for the quick hitter. It's off the arms of Quentin Kaufman.
Wright's pass incomplete. Brings
Second down.
up 2nd and 10.
And this is where we see Loudonville try the pass game.
Yep.
So we talked about what you learned from Loudonville, but what about East Knox? They got that pass game going tonight.
Jax Lester throws a great ball. He's got some really good receivers. Very explosive offense. Biggest thing I could see them work on is the running game.
Kaufman catches this one for 9 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Wright's pass complete to Kaufman. Brought down by number 2, Jax Lester.
Lester there to make the stop
Brings up
before
3rd
the
and 1.
sticks. 2 minutes left in regulation. Low snap, but we got a 1st down run. Chase Wright got 4. Another Carothers 1st down. 20th 1st down by the Redbirds tonight.
Wright with the keeper, brought down by number 55.
And we have an injury. I believe that's Wright.
Is that the quarterback?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's a cramp. Thankfully, it's a cramp. And Wright's going to quickly jog off the field. So good to see him up.
Yep.
He'll have to miss a play. But it was only a cramp. Nearly a flesh wound.
Collin Caley. Must be the brother coming in running the offense.
Takes the snap, running right. Throws.
Nice
Good ball.
throw.
Caught near the sticks by Hirschberger. 9 yards on the play.
Caley's pass complete. Brings up 2nd and 1 for the Redbirds.
How about that young man coming off the bench and throwing a dart? Here's another one. Another completion.
And it's a 1st down. Take a look at the replay with 90 seconds left.
1st down for the Redbirds.
I mean, if the curl's there, take it. And the Bulldogs are going to get a timeout. Don't like what they see there.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs.
I mean, Loudonville's driving. They're
Caley,
making this interesting.
Collin Caley, freshman quarterback. Same last name as the receiver. What if they're brothers?
Got to think so.
Yep. Similar first name, Colton and Collin.
It's a final. Mount Gilead 26, Danville 22. Out of the timeout. Colonel Crawford's just taking the lead on Mohawk.
Wow.
A lot of stuff going on the OH report tonight. Quick hitter. Almost intercepted by Ridenauer.
Pass broken up at number 55, Caden Ridenauer.
Take a look at the replay. He was right there,
Yeah.
but just high enough and went off his fingertips. And you can see the look on his face like, I almost had that. That would have ended things. New life for the Redbirds. 5 wide. Quick hitter. Complete in and out. It's intercepted.
Wow.
He did get it.
Tough break.
Second chances.
Pass broken up by number 2, Jax Lester.
Lester with the boom, and it was Ridenauer. And now they can go into the greatest formation in all of football.
That's a tough break for the young man. That quarterback there, it's almost a completion and then a fumble.
That was not on the quarterback. This is a tough luck pick.
I know. It's going to go down as an INT. But
and who was it that created that? The other quarterback.
big hit.
I got to think. He's got to be the MVP tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
A pick, a pass breakup that led to a pick. 4 touchdown passes. Yeah. We'll talk to him after the break, and oof. Offsides on half of the offensive line, the defensive lines. You see right here. Yep. Oops. And no, it's on the Bulldogs. So somebody jumped, and that whole line went back with them.
Chance to get a free hit in.
Lester takes the snap, puts a knee down. They'll have to do it one more time. So like John Travolta, East Knox is staying alive. They will go to 1-0 in the KMAC. Only 4 teams in the conference can say that. Mount Gilead already did. Centerburg on their way to it, and it will be East Knox. We'll try and get you a Fredericktown-Cardington score. And Lester takes the knee and that'll do it. East Knox
Your final score for tonight, East
will
Knox
get
27,
win number 1. 27-12. They jumped out to a 20-0 lead and never looked back. We'll take a break. Be back. We'll talk to the quarterback of the Bulldogs in the postgame show after this. Watching high school football as we wrap up week number 4 right here on the OH Report.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Back here to wrap things up. Well, not wrap things up. We still got our MVP interview, but start to put a bow on things. 27-12, East Knox with the victory. As you take a look at the final stats, what stands out to you, Mr. Parrott?
Well, I mean, Loudonville had a very good running game. They moved the ball quite well between the 30s, but they just had trouble getting it in the end zone. And obviously the 4 turnovers is costly. Very impressive passing game by East Knox. They had some big strikes that put some points on the board very quickly, and they didn't look back.
Yeah. Rushing yards, 216 for the Redbirds. 287 total, but it's the direct opposite. 228 pass yards by Jax Lester. 89 rush for 317. Some of those rushing yards, though, came in garbage time. But at least you're seeing East Knox get that running game going.
We knew that East Knox was not a reflective of their start of their season with the record. We knew they were a much better ball club, and they did that against a very strong and physical Loudonville team tonight.
Well, we'll talk to the one that just picked apart the defense after the break. Jax Lester with us, our MVP. We'll be back.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
Time now for our Killbuck Savings Bank MVP. There he is, 14 of 24, 228 yards through the air, 4 tutties. Jax Lester, he also had a defensive interception, and he laid the boom that led to another interception to lock it down on both sides of the ball. Very good night, young man. Congratulations first. You guys, first possession after the turnover, seam pass, touchdown. You did that a couple times tonight. What did you see, preparing for this game that allowed you to just open up the pass game?
Yeah, we got a lot of athletes on our team, and we're just trying to get our athletes in space and get them the ball. That's how you win games.
And just how nice is it having these receivers that can have speed to get by those corners? Because I know you can put it in there.
Our whole receiving core is a bunch of dogs. I mean, can't complain. Cannot complain.
You knew this Loudonville team was going to come in here and run the ball, be methodical, kind of like what Winford did to you guys earlier on in the season. But you guys canceled that out. 5 turnovers. I mean, your defensive coaches, you gave up 200 yards rushing, but 5 turnovers. They got to be really happy with that. Just how happy are you with your performance on the defensive side and your defense's performance, bend but not break, because multiple times they were inside the 20. They came out with nothing.
Yeah, I mean, we always got to bend and not break and just leave it all out there every time we get on the field. But we can always get better, and we're striving to get better every day.
Great sight before the game. Captain's going out there. Aiden was there with you guys. I know it's been a tough season so far, but to see him out there, I saw him celebrating with you guys. I know this is not only a big win for you guys, but for him as well. Just if you can, just talk about how great of a night this is all around, especially with him in attendance.
Yeah, we all love Rig. I mean, he's like a backbone of a Bulldog. He's exactly what a Bulldog is. I mean, him still showing up means the world to us. I mean, we're doing it for him. He's our brother.
Like John Travolta has said, you're staying alive. 1-3 now. You're 1-0 in the KMAC. You got some playoff bonus points. You're still, your goals are still in sight. A conference championship. Hey, you're still undefeated there. Week 11, that's still up for grabs as well. How big of a win was that? Just not only to get you into the win column, but get some momentum moving into KMAC play.
Yeah, felt good right now, but we got to get better day by day.
Yeah.
Play one game at a time.
All right, lastly, as always, the easiest question I'm going to ask you. Will you look into the camera and give some shout-outs, please?
Shout-outs. I got 2. I got Aiden Riggle.
Absolutely.
And Coach McCown. That's a pull. That's a pull.
Okay. There we go. Tonight's MVP with the pull. Jax Lester, 14 of 24, 228, 4 touchdowns. Congratulations, my man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Back here to wrap things up. Now to wrap things up officially. 27-12 is the final. East Knox, I'm going to miss Jax Lester when he graduates, but we still have a couple more games with him, and hopefully, you never know, they go on a run. Maybe they squeak into the postseason. We have a couple more games with him there as well. But that is going to wrap things up. 27-12. East Knox, well, they're going to have to try and stop the run next week. They go against Wyatt Denny and Cardington right back here in Howard. Loudonville, they have to go to Centerburg and try and stop that passing attack from the Trojans who knocked off Northmore here tonight. Also a reminder, in about 2 hours time, Friday Night Pigskin Week 4 edition will have highlights. All of our live streams. That Shelby Galleon game. Shelby took their first lead of the night. That's coming down to the wire. You won't want to miss that. 2 more highlighted games, 9 live streams. We'll have highlights of everything. Mount Gilead is still undefeated as well. We'll talk about that and everything here this evening, 11:30. But I got to get out of here so I can get to the Pigskin. Want to thank everybody that helped make things possible tonight. As always, it's a pleasure working with Mr. Ken Parrott, who's just taking it in right now over here next to me. Shane Young up top, camera extraordinaire. Well done for him. And our sponsors, Killbuck Savings Bank, our scoreboard sponsor and MVP sponsor. Carothers Pest Control, our first down sponsor. Knox Community Hospital, our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsor. Knox Public Health, our instant replay sponsor, and our commercial sponsors, Avita Home Health and Hospice, Sutton Bank, and Rural First. Want to thank the fine folks here at East Knox High School for allowing us to be here tonight, as well as the OHSA for allowing us to stream these games to you live and free. The Bulldogs are in the win column. They knock off Loudonville 27-12 for win number 1. For Ken Parrott, for Shane Young, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Howard.